Yo, what's good? It's Kid Fob. Go stream the new tape, Better Now Than Never. Chillin' with Do Over Don't. Tune in.
We roll walls, spraying to the back, hoping we don't fall. I've been praying for my dogs locked up too long. They got their heads down, hoping I'll come around. Came in the game deep, yeah, we roll walls, spraying to the back, hoping we don't fall.
It's good. Do Over Don't. Purple World, episode 41. I almost fucked that up. I need to stop dropping the F-bombs. Monetization is on the rise for this year. But
Everything family friendly.
on God. Christian's going to have to start bleeping out the swears soon. But sorry for everyone that appreciates Ryan's co-hosting, but Christian has to be busy today, so Christian can't film, so Ryan's no longer part of the episode today. But we're here with a man who just dropped a project, or should I say kid, even though you're a man, Kid Fob.
Hey, Kid Fob. You know, he just dropped a mixtape, Better Now Than Never, man. Out now, stream that, turning up.
How you been, though? We're going to get into that, but how you been, just overall, what you been up to?
Man, it's a new year, 2023. You know, I feel like we all on the same time right now. I feel like, for me especially, this is the year that I just want to, like, lock in. Like, for me, this year, it got to be the one. I feel like all the years before, it's just been, like, a lot of trial and error. This time, I'm really going to, like, push, you know, stay well prepared, stay heavy focused, no more distractions, and just lock in, man. I feel like that's what I'm on for sure this year.
So you can kick the year off by dropping a project. That will put you in the mode.
Exactly. Put my foot on the gas. It's funny because, you know, this it's crazy how it all worked out because this project was supposed to come out in December.
Really?
Actually. But then what happened is with like the distribution, because of the holidays and stuff, everyone's gonna be out the office. Like I could like recommend that to any artist. Like if you drop in around Christmas time, things get mad hectic, or even like just dropping in the month of December is crazy. Like, you know, it's family, everyone, you know, they should spend time with their family and stuff like that. So I would just say push it to like the next month. So I was like, you know what, why not just start off the new year? Everyone's turning off the new year. Everyone's talking about new year, new me. So I'm like, why not drop the mixtape on some type of timing like that where it's like, all right, this is the new me, I guess, even though, you know what I'm saying?
So what was like the process of making it, like, because shout out to Josh, but Josh, I feel like he hit me up 2 or 3 months ago. I forget when he first hit me up, but he hit me up a minute ago. And he was just telling me like how proud he was of the project, and he was like, yo, you should get this dude on the podcast. But what was that, making that like?
Man, first, shout out to Josh, man. That's really like my dog for real. Like that's in terms of finding my sound and really like just working on it, experimenting, stuff like that. Even like to this day, that's like my main guy that I've been working
Josh
on
is
with.
the man.
But we actually like recorded this project. Like in my opinion, I think we did it like pretty damn fast because there was a couple songs that were like already recorded as like singles. But to be fair, like probably the last I say like in November, we like just recorded. I just went to the studio straight for like 2 weeks.
Damn.
Maybe like, I was going like every single day for like 4 hours and then just like trying out mad songs. Damn. So we literally made the track list in 2 weeks, mixed, mastered, beats, bought, everything. Like I brought people over, yo, you think this song is good, put it on. I had my friends in on it, telling them, you know, fixing up the sounds, last minute arrangements, dates and all that, and then like we got it done.
That's fine.
Like, just like that. But like counting like out some songs that like dropped previously, but I feel like it still came out pretty good, no cap.
So what was your vision going into it?
I mean, like in terms of like the actual project?
Yeah, like when you first, like how did you conceptualize it basically?
Well, like
what made you want to drop a project in the first place?
I just felt like, honestly, like with the singles, dropping singles after single, and like how I do my stuff, like I like to drop a visual every time too. So every time I drop a single, then a visual, single and a visual, I just really looked up to like what everyone was like asking. I'm not really that big of an artist right now. I would say there's a lot of people locally that are supporting me, and I'm really blessed to have them support me. And so that being said, every time I'm getting the comments, people are telling me, yo, like, when's the project? When's the project? And then, like, the demand kept getting higher and higher and higher. And honestly, personally, I was kind of nervous about dropping a project because I take, like, albums or, like, mixtapes or EPs, like, mad serious because it's, like, I don't want to just drop to drop. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's what I even do with the singles. Josh can vouch for this too, or like everyone I work with, like I always want to make sure it's like I'm dropping some quality shit, you know, something that's gonna stick with you. You know what I'm saying? So I was doing that with the singles, and then I was like, when it came to dropping the project, I saw that I was thinking about it a little bit, but then I started overthinking OD, like, oh, it has to be like this. I got to plan this out. And it really just came down to like just doing it. And that's why I like changed. It wasn't called Better Now Than Never. Like I just had it like called something else. I was about to call it B-Town Kid, just like Boston Kid. Yeah. And then I was just like, me thinking about the project too much. And I feel like sometimes artists, we overthink a lot. So it's like, you might as well just do it now, then end up regretting it like later on and saying like, I never did it. So that's really why I called it like Better Now Than Never. You know what I'm saying? So if you got an idea, yes, you do plan on it. But like at the end of the day, when you make a plan, you got to make it, follow through the steps, and then execute. But the execute part is important because sometimes we never get to the execute part. So it's important to make sure that we plan it through and then actually do it.
Oh my God.
Instead of never doing it at all. You feel me?
I fuck with that title. I fuck with that title a lot. Yeah. No bullshit. And even that whole thing you just said, this interview I did with this dude, shout out Ayo Sketch. I don't know if you know him, but he talked about it. He basically phrased it. He was like cloud anxiety. And he just broke it down because it's like once you start getting streams, say you drop a single, and then you have a bunch of people on your ass like, yo, drop a project. Then you're like, yo, this has to be like perfect.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
But that Better Now Than Never concept, that shit is fucking.
Yeah. And so I feel like it even like, it just organically rolled into that because like I said, we just went to the studio in like straight 2 weeks. So, you know, I was like, you know what? You know, I hit up my boy James. He's right here too. Shout out to James. And it's just like, you know what? Let's just lock in. Let's do it. We're going to do all, like, think of all the steps. Think about, like, some features along the way. Get some ideas. And then put it all together and just drop it. And really, like, push it as hard as we can. That's, like, the next thing we'll probably talk about later. But, like, that's the next thing I want to make sure. Because a project is a lot of work. And when it comes to, like, when you're an artist, sometimes it's like one thing people might tell you is like it's hard to push a lot of work because like you don't know if everyone's gonna listen to the project all the way through this and that. So I just want to make sure that like in terms of the rollout, I'm just gonna like, bro, you best believe I'm about to make everybody know every single song on this bitch because oh wait, I don't know if I was supposed to.
No, you could sway. You could sway.
I gotta make sure everyone knows every single song because like man, this took a lot of money, a lot of effort. So like of course I'm gonna like make you like want to know. Be a part of the movement, like feel the story and like get connected and stuff.
I was gonna say like the whole thing, it's like creating a world almost. But what I have a huge amount of respect for, I saw you had the little like trailer shit that you dropped with it.
Man, Santos T Nick.
Santos did it?
Yeah, Santos shot the clips and edited it, but we used clips from both T Nicholson and Santos.
Shout out Santos, bro. Yeah. Santos, my guy.
Santos is tough. Yeah, I saw he had an episode on.
Yeah, Santos is the guy though, bro. Like all my videographer homies, bro, are the coolest motherfuckers, bro. I love my videographer homies. On God.
No, he's mad creative. Same thing. Like I like working with people like that, just like innovative. Always thinking of like trying to do.
He's a workhorse too, bro.
Yo, he is.
He's that motherfucker.
Like just thinking about like what's something different that I could do. You know, and then employing that into your work, but still making it you at the same time. So I be thinking about like that in the music, and that's like we connect like that too. Just every video we do, like I don't know if I even was supposed to do this. James can vouch for me too, but like when we do videos, I don't know if I was supposed to let the videographer just think of something and do it, but like we be writing like treatments. We write the treatments of the videos. We come up with it together, but not like on some it has to be like this. Yeah, but like we like getting like a general foundation of like what it's being about, and then we like sort of like everything we do is like collaborative, like with the person we're working with too, and then it's like we just bounce ideas out and then make the video like that, and it's been working so far. People been telling me like they fuck with the visuals too, so I'm glad it's tough.
Santos is a goat, bro. Santos is a goat.
That's Santos. That intro's fire,
bro. Santos is the man, bro. And that's exactly like the same experience I had working with him because I have a couple artists and I had them get a video with him, and I basically had this idea, and then he was like, "All right, like this, blah blah blah," and then literally it's just like easy as fuck to collab with him, bro. Like I've never, no offense to you because I know you're a videographer and I haven't even done videos with you like that, but easiest like videographer for me to just be like, okay, let's pick a date, just seamless. I haven't worked with a bunch of my other videographers that I know too, so I don't know what they're like, but him in particular, bro, he's very good at just collaborating with anybody type shit.
There's definitely a lot of like talented videographers.
There is, bro.
I haven't tapped in with all of them, but
there's like too many, bro.
Yeah.
Not even too many, but like there's him. Virtue's out there right now. We're about to do him out. Bro, Virtue's shit is fucking fire. Xandros' shit is fire.
Xandros, I heard of Xandros.
Xandros, Isaac, fucking Sam. There's so many people, bro. I like
Darkside,
bro. The videographers. I said this a while ago, bro.
Darkside, shout out Darkside. He does a couple of my shit.
Oh, you worked with Darkside before?
Yeah. He did the.
That shit's fire.
I don't know if y'all heard that song, the How to Feel song.
Was that on the project?
That was on the project too.
On the project that
he like shot a video to that song too. Like he shot 2 videos on that project.
Damn.
And they were both tough.
Yeah, no, his shit is crazy, bro.
Same thing, like all innovative guys, just like, you know, trying something that's like different from the regular.
Oh God.
I feel like that's like where the real like art comes from, you know? Even like this whole do over don't thing, this is like different with like the purple world. I don't see this nowhere. So
good looks.
Y'all on the right track.
Good looks, yo.
Sure.
We'll get back in the visuals a little later, but now that the project's out, I know you were talking. I want you to elaborate a little more on what you got for the rollout. But are you going through the post-album depression that everyone talks to me about? They're like, when you like work so long on a project and you anticipate it so much, and then you drop it, it's just like a little bit of depression.
I think for me personally, I had I don't know if that's a word, but like pre-album depression.
Pre-album depression.
Or like pre-album anxiety, bro. I don't even get anxious or nervous like that for real. But when it came down to like all my friends too, they were like, cause I got ADHD, bro. So I be panicking, and that's why being prescribed off like Adderall and stuff just to like calm me down. But it's like I was panicking OD before I dropped. Like, I think, like, you could ask James, like, I was like, bro, I just want people to like this, bro. I don't know if people are going to like this. And just telling them, like, after we already submitted it to the distribution, so there's nothing I could do. Because it's like, that's the thing, too, like, professionally, we were supposed to submit, like, we submitted it, like, on December 2nd for it to drop January 6th, just so they, like, we have someone that looks so like that. You're gonna like people will learn that I'm not sure if it's like already known, but like they have you like drop stuff early like that just so like they could like send everything, pitch everything to all the editorials,
sync placements, all that
shit. Try placements, all that. So like from December 2nd to like January 5th, the day before it dropped, I'm just here like, damn, bro, I don't know what, bro. I'm like just rethinking everything. Like, damn, should I taken this song off? Should I try this on this and this like that? And then like everyone just did a great job. I say like all my friends, my family, just like, bro, it's good, bro. Like it's good. I was sending it to like multiple people, having it listen. Like, you telling it's good, but like I've gotten so much love from the city of Boston, just like outside as well, like ATL, Cali, people that I know out there too, just like telling me like they love it, and like you guys too telling me that you loving that shit, bro. Like even you said you saw the trailer too. Like these are random voice memos, bro, that I'm getting from Instagram DM of people telling me they like the songs, bro. Like that guy saying he fuck with it all the way. Like I never met that guy in my life.
That shit's
hard, you know what I'm saying? But like he took the time out of his day to really tell me that. Like that's what really keeps me going, bro. And so that's why I was like, okay, I'm on the right path. But obviously, like I said, 2023. Just gonna be trying new stuff, making it even better, and just like I just see myself just going up and up. I'm just gonna keep like putting my foot on the gas. But I definitely had like anxiety before the job. But then once it dropped, like I feel good now. Now I'm really ready to like feel like I'm back in that mode, just ready to like roll out videos. You know what I'm saying? More songs, interviews like this, just doing like media, just getting people to really know like Kid Fob. You know what does that mean? Like you know what I'm saying? So,
How many songs would you say didn't make the project? 16 is a lot. That's a lengthy project.
Yeah, 16 is a lot.
Especially everyone's doing short fucking 8-10 song
that's
projects. That's
also like I wanted to be different too. Yeah. Dropping like a good amount of work also just to make sure like not only is it like quality work, but just because I feel like all the people that I like consider are good artists and stuff like that, or like even the new artists dropping that are like popping right now. Like, they be dropping, like, 14 to 16. Like, NBA Youngboy just dropped.
Yeah.
Like, on the day I dropped. And he dropped, like, 20 songs.
Yeah.
Or freaking, like, Lil Darius. People like, those are guys from ATL that I know. Lil Darius, Rock Ken. they dropping like 17 song projects, 16 song projects, and they're all like back to back. So I was like, you know what? Let me show that I can do it too. So it was like more on that. You know but still want to leave room. I hope I didn't like leave less room for you to be like, I want to like listen to more, because I still want to like.
I feel like it's just, that's the thing. Like, people have short attention span, so the regular like just not in the music listener, they'll probably just pick out a couple songs. But people that are actual like music listeners will listen. They appreciate full bodies of work like that. More. Like me too. I'm one of those people. I'd way rather listen to a full body of work than 4 or 5 songs, bro.
Yeah,
like,
for sure. But I still feel like on that tape too, like there's good like songs that, you know, they're just like ear candy, just like, I like listening to this.
I like Drug Talk, man.
Yo, Drug Talk
is fire.
That's
Drug
dope,
Talk is fire. That song is fire.
That's real shit right there. Just being prescribed, just going through the motion, and just like, that's just me. Like, yeah, because I be that song I actually wrote too. Like, just thinking about it and just like just pouring my feelings out and just like shit like that. So like there's mad lyrics in that song. We like trying to like tell stories in the songs, trying to do that more for sure.
That song is hard as fuck. It's hard as fuck. You be writing
That's my second favorite song.
Really?
Yeah.
What one's your number one?
My favorite, I like all of them. First of all, I like all of them for sure. But my favorite one is "Hope You Notice." I like "Hope You Notice" a lot. That song's mad close, mad deep for me.
I gotta listen back again, because I only listened to the project twice, but Drug Talk was the one that stood out that I played back a couple more times.
Yeah, but Drug Talk, that's also like, I came into that song thinking more about like trying to do something like different instead of like, you know, like just regular hook. Like do something like that's more like going on the floor. But that one was like, I like, you could say it's freestyle, because like I heard the beat and I'm like singing it, but like my ADHD, my biggest symptom, bro, is forgetting.
Damn. I
forget so easily.
Damn.
Like, I don't even be smoking like that. People be saying when you smoke a lot of weed, like, be forgetting easily and shit. But, like, even in the stew, like, I have to, like, Josh will tell you it might be a pain in the ass to record me, because I'll just, like, say mad shit and then forget, and then we have to look through all the takes, find it, bro. Then I'm going to go, but then I'm going to, like, get it back.
Damn.
Shit like that. So that's why, like, I really write to not forget what I said. It's not like I'm writing songs, kind of. But sometimes I do, like, write, too, when I like look over it and stuff like that. But that's kind of how like my writing process is weird into that.
How do you feel like affected by your environment when recording, or have you only really recorded at Phoenix?
I just now started like recording at like different spots, but normally it's really just at Phoenix. Just because I know like, that's been working for me, so I guess like I got like a little comfortable. But recently I've recorded at shout out to Dallas. I recorded with like Dallas before, which was like nice. I recorded at other spots too. There was I forgot what it's called, but because I just started like really recording like last year. Yeah. So I haven't like tried out too many places. There's this place near like Mass Ave Symphony. I forgot what it was called. You remember what it was called? Mass freaking I forgot. But it was like this. It was this super local studio. I like recorded there a couple times, but like it's mainly Phoenix.
I was gonna ask, when did you get into music in the first place, and how did you?
Well, like all of my OGs, like, cause you know we from South End, like Mandela. You know Mandela Homes. Yeah. So that's that's us right there. So seeing all of my OGs, shout out to OTA Lay. He's on the project. You know what I'm saying? And just like seeing how he was rapping and like how everyone was getting into it. There was like a couple like OGs in our like neighborhood as well that was just like, rapping and stuff like that. And I always thought it was cool. But it's just like when it came down to like me wanting to know what to do, I was like, same thing, like, I want people to like remember me for like my own thing too. You know what I'm saying? And already like my kind of like story is of how I even got the name Kid Fob is because what you would say, like, when I was way, like 13, 14, really fooling around, like, with the street shit, I got caught up, got shipped out by my mom. Like, my mom shipped me out to Africa, and I lived there. What the fuck? Yeah, and I lived there for, like, 3 years, like, as my, like, discipline punishment.
Yo, wait, what?
That's what I got.
Yo.
Wait. Yeah, so I was, like, doing, like, bro, I was a bad kid, bro. Like, I, like, got caught up, like, one of my closest friends, D, passed away.
Is that the dude Mikey was talking about?
No.
Was it a different one?
This is a different person.
Sorry.
But like, you know, I keep all those guys like off the radar. I don't be like mentioning them in the media and stuff because they don't like that. But you know what I'm saying? Passed away, like murdered. And then like, you know, my mom finding out, you know what I'm saying? And just, you know, going through all that stuff, you know, she was just like, you know what? Because of you, like I'm taking you and your brothers, you know, you're going to Togo. That's where I'm normal. That's where I'm like ethically from. Or no, not ethnicity. That's like my ethnicity. So we went out to Togo, lived there in Africa for like 3 years, man.
Yo,
like, going to these schools. Bro, that was a crazy experience. And then we came back. I came back in high school, like 11th grade, because, you know, we didn't want to come back as an international student because then college would be like mad expensive. And so like I came back, I went to New Mission, completed high school here. And then that's like, when I came to New Mission and like people only knew me from coming from Africa. So they would call me like, bro, look at this Fob kid, man. This is Fob. Like people were calling me like Fob. Yeah. And so I was just like, you know, I fucked with like Kid Cudi too at the time. And then I was like, everyone always sees my face. Like they say, people still be thinking I'm like 16, 18, but I'm only like 19. So it's like, people be looking at me saying I'm 14, and I'm like, bro, what?
Yeah, I thought that when you told me to guess your age during the Mikey pod, bro. I thought you were mad young.
That's what I was saying. So that's why I was like, oh, that's why I put the kid, and then I put the Fob just to like, people were already calling me, so you know, fuck it, using the bully word to like, you know, use it against them type shit. Bro, so, yeah, so
that's fine.
I was like. That's like my story, really.
What the hell?
Like why I call it Kid Fob.
What was it like, bro, going from living here? What like bro, is it like in the part of Africa you were like? Was it gentrified or is it like?
Yo, like Togo is one of the, like that's why people don't know about it. That's one of the poorest countries in Africa. Bro. Like it is bad. But what the eye-opening thing was for me there is, remember how I said that's one of the poorest countries in Africa, but people are running around happy, bro. And we're over here. And we have a lot of resources, and we're complaining. So it's like, obviously things are a little different. You know, it's not as, I wouldn't say corrupt, but it's not as organized in terms of, you know, taxes, this, that, how everything is funded, paid through the state. But like, just know that like, your struggle isn't as hard as someone else's struggle. And so like, I was living, I'm not gonna lie and say like, I was living in a bungalow type stuff like that. You know, we was in a house, but like literally every other house, like, all of our neighbors was that. And we're like the only house like that. So when we come and then like people looking at us like, you know, me and stuff, oh, you guys think you come from America, all that, that's their dream. Like they want to go to like America and stuff. But then that's why I became so open-minded in like how I work, and just turns to like, yo, I just want to like help out, do anything that I can to just like, you know, make any opportunity better. Like any opportunity I see, like I'm gonna seize it, because I see how valuable those things are. I see how valuable like relationships with people are. Like our relationship now, just like locking in, like with Josh, like everyone that I like work with, I really try to like keeping it personal, because bro, like I feel like there's not enough of that, bro, in this world, especially like in America. I think it took, when I came, I was like very ignorant too. Like I'm like, yo, we about to live in a hut, I'm about to be with all these poor people, and it's like, you know what I'm saying? But then you go there and like, you can't think about like that to those people. Like, who am I to say that? So it's just like, that like helped me grow as a person and an artist, and then bringing that into like, using that to help bring the emotion into my songs, to like really feel what I'm saying, just knowing where we came from and stuff like that. Because I mentioned got shipped out to Togo, came back, everything that happened. Like I talked about it a couple of times if you hear in the project, but bro, that was an eye-opening experience for real. Like I don't regret doing that at all. Like in the beginning, I probably hated my mom for that. But like looking back at it, because those are the type of things, you know, you raise your hand in class, you say the wrong answer, you getting spanked, boy. You getting spanked. Raise your hand, say the wrong answer, you get spanked. You come late to class, you getting spanked.
God damn, bro.
You don't get your homework on time, you getting spanked. Okay. Don't flush your toilet when you use the bathroom, you get spanked. Someone will find you and spank you.
What the fuck,
and so, but, you know, those little things like just shape you, like, you know, looking after yourself, being there for people, doing the right thing, you know what I'm saying? Being careful with what you say, all that stuff. Respect, all that. So,
damn, bro.
All that, man. But yeah, that's how like the whole like Kid Fob like came about.
That's fucking, I was not expecting that at all, bro. I was not expecting that. What the hell? So were you making music at that point or no? When you came back?
I wish I have footage from there. But like, I'll always freestyle with my friends in Togo for fun, cause like, you know, Togo is a French-speaking country, so like I speak French too, like fluently. Damn. So it's like I'm the only guy like speaking, one of the only people I should say speaking English, cause I went to a bilingual school. It was English and French. So like I'm like rapping with my English friends, and I was one of those guys that could like freestyle, knowing from what I was hanging around with the guys in Mandela. And like rapping around doing that. Talent shows came, and then like there was this one talent show, and I performed for the school. And that was like really my first performance. And I had like everyone, all these guys speaking French, like chanting like hooks in English. So that was tough. I need to find the footage for that. I gotta ask my mom if she got footage for that, or someone that I met there.
That shit sounds
they got
dope.
Footage, because that was like my first like performance for real. And then that's when people were telling me like, bro, like you can like perform a little bit. And then like I came here, and I was just like really thinking about it. Wasn't really doing music too seriously. And then I was like, you know what? Let me try it out. And here we are now.
Damn, bro.
Good.
You perform besides over there?
You said what?
You do any performances here?
Any performances here?
Yeah.
Yeah. So when I came back.
Oh wait, did you end up having the waist party?
No, not yet. Not yet.
Should I cut that out?
Yeah.
Cut that out. This won't be out till next week. I don't know if it happens next week.
Oh, it might, but we're trying to see if we can organize something with them, bring some guest artists. That'd be dope. But in terms of like performances, so like I said, going back to the Togo timeline, came back, New Mission High School. Then I go to Umass. I actually go to college for like a year. Umass Amherst. That's where I went. And then that's where I meet James, and then so there was this thing where like there's a competition where it's like a spring concert competition. They bring like a big artist during a spring concert competition, and it's like mad kids like compete and stuff like that. Damn. Like not only just rapping, but it's like artists, singers, dancers, like even magicians. This is like a whole America's Got Talent on here.
What the fuck?
And so like I like, you know, I like start rapping too. And like by the grace of God, I get like blessed, and I go all the way to there's like 3 rounds. There's like a first round, eliminate, second round, eliminate, then the third round, the audience, like they make it the thing where they bring the students of the school to like vote. And it was crazy because, you know, coming in, like nobody knows us. So it's like the popular guys would get like the hot, like the people would just vote for them because like everybody knows that kid, you know what I'm saying? But I just like, you know, that's why I just thank God for that. But just thanking God for all the other people that weren't that guy's friends. I don't know if I maybe swindled one of his own friends, but they ended up voting for me. And that's when I ended up opening up for ABoogie.
Damn.
For the for that spring concert or fall concert, one of those. Fire. And so that was the first time I like did like a show, which was an arena show. Like
you have jitters?
Yeah, a little bit coming out, but it was so dope because, you know, come fresh off of meeting James and a few other artists, Yao, Amp, Everyday Zay, both talented artists. You know, I fast forward like a couple things, like, you know, Venice FM, that's the label that we started and stuff like that. And then just like going from that to performing at the arena at Amherst, that was crazy. So like I met Mike Danzo, shout out Mike Danzo, and shout out Dave, Pent Group. So they saw me performing, like all this stuff like happening like mad fast. So they saw me perform before ABoogie, and they're like, bro, like we gotta chop it up, we gotta link up. And then next thing you know, we're like about to do it again.
Damn.
And so I was about to do it again with Polo G, but there was like, you remember like last year there was like some crazy snowstorm.
Yeah, no, bro.
That was the day Polo G was.
I got a story off camera. I'll tell you about that.
Yo, that was the day Polo G was performing, and then like because of the snowstorm it got canceled. But then what happened? You know, later on they said there was a Trippie Red show, so then I opened for Trippie Red.
That's fucking hard.
So so it was ABoogie supposed to open for Polo G. You know, I'm praying to God like, come on, I still want to like lock in. Trippie Red show comes up, we do that too.
That's fire.
Amherst. And we got another show, UMass Lowell, we coming January 22nd, Trippie Red again.
Damn, you're doing all the college shows.
Yeah, we finna turn it up. So at the Songist Center, come watch us turn up, perform some songs off the tape, you know what I'm saying? But it's gonna be turned too. So I locked in with with Pen Group for sure. Those guys been showing nothing but love. You know, they see talent, want to help out, and so that's kind of like how that came about. I met T. Nicholson too that day, through that ABoogie show. Funny story about that, real quick side story. We came late, low key. So they're like, no, we didn't come late actually. But for the ABoogie show, what happened is that, like, you know, since we're like the student openers, they like combined like the videographer, camera guy's dressing room with like our dressing room. And so we're just coming and there's like a bunch of random niggas inside and they're just looking at us like, yo, who's coming into our dressing room, bro? And we're just like looking around and everybody's just like not talking. And I'm just like, yo, you got that camera in your hand, bro? What do you do? And then we like started chopping it up, and then like me and T Nick became friends. And that's how we like locked in. But, like, that's really how it came in. So shout out to them too for putting that dressing room together.
Wait, you said T Mip?
T Nick.
Oh, I thought you were talking about T Mip for a second.
Oh, no.
They're talking about T Mip. Damn, that's fire though.
Just a whole bunch of moves, just like condensed in that year, and then like probably like some singles dropping. Making sure I like dropping a visual after every single, too.
That's fire.
That should be helping a lot.
How do you like performing though?
Bro, I love performing,
You
bro.
like performing?
That's probably like one of my favorite things for sure. Because just especially like the last Trippie Red, the last concert that we had at Amherst when we was performing, and just seeing like all the flashes up and like seeing everyone's reaction, just like rocking with the songs, man. That was crazy. That's like one of the songs in there, like, I be feeling it, jump in the crowd. I might try that next time. I might have to try and get that jump in the crowd on some rock star shit, because I be fucking with like Uzi niggas and that type of music too, just on my rock star shit sometimes.
Bro, I couldn't even imagine like being at Amherst for a concert and having to be in front of that many people.
Bro, it was insane, but it was dope. Like, it was a dope experience. We brought Doobie 83 out that day. I brought him out. Doobie 83 is one of the artists on that tape. How to Feel. I'm surprised you haven't heard that song.
I know I have. I listened to it twice. Drug Talk was my favorite one. I gotta listen to it again. I listened to it twice already, but I just listened to like every song one time except for that one. I gotta go back and like really listen again. I was listening this morning, literally on the way here. I was playing through it. I was playing through it again.
Nah, that's dope. That's dope. But yeah, that was like a popular single that I dropped that like a lot of people like gravitated to. So I was like, you know what, let's bring him out, had him perform too, and then we locked into it.
That's fine.
So that was tough.
What's your least favorite part about being an artist? If performing's your favorite, what's your least favorite?
My least favorite part? Damn. Least favorite part about being an artist, probably the overthinking, bro. I overthink OD, bro. Just overthinking about everything. Overthinking about what I post. Like, I shouldn't be having to care about what other people think, but low-key as an artist, you kind of have to, because it's like, you got to see what people are more gravitated to. But then, like, there's things you can do to, like, make sure you stay level-headed. You don't just get, like, sucked into social media and stuff like that. But, like, overthinking about, like, everything, about if you think this song and this line, overthinking it too long. Like, the post, the video, overthinking a regular idea. That's probably it about being an artist. But I'm just blessed to have it work out all the end still. I'm chilling now, so.
What's your biggest pet peeve about the industry, though?
Oh, man. Yo, I'm not trying to put no one on blast today.
Don't put no one on blast. You ain't got to say any names, just biggest pet peeves. Like, because there's a lot of bullshit, bro, in the industry. I always ask artists this.
Oh, man.
And then I got a funny one after, too.
Yo.
Another funny one.
Biggest pet peeve in the industry, man. It's not even like a pet peeve for real, because it's like, I be understanding where people come from, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's one thing I felt like I got from Togo, just being able to put myself in someone else's shoes. But like, Instagram followers, bro, that determine like if someone should mess with you or not, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I guess that's what I'm saying. Just because like, I also be trying to do my best to like grow myself like as organic as possible. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I could do like some blog posts and stuff like that, but like, I feel like sometimes when they like see your name, and if it's like, if they don't see like 10K, 5K, like I think I got like, just a couple months ago, I had like 800.
Yeah.
Now we at like 2,700
That's fire.
right now, which is like really, really, really good. But like people seeing it like, oh, he don't got 5K. Like, I'm not gonna like work with him, or I'm not gonna take him serious and stuff like that. But like, that's why I always be so like heavy on actually making the music good. Cause if I make the music good and I give someone a chance to listen to it, then it's like, oh, maybe it's like I gotta get with him before like things really pop off. So that's how I've been working with that. But that's the only thing, like just having like this clout.
Yeah,
like, you have to have mad clout before people take you serious. But I understand because you know that kind of like does show like if you got it, but you know, but I'd say that's my biggest pet peeve.
A lot of people are like that, especially like labels and shit. But the funny thing is, I feel like, because I always say to people, and not my bad to like contradict you, but I always say to people, it is a thing, but also if it's the right people following you, you could have under 1,000 followers. Like there's mad people, bro, that are just extra tapped in and have such a low follower count. But if you go look at who they're followed by, it will be like all the important motherfuckers like possible.
Exactly.
So I always try and tell people like, don't try and, I know fucking you were just saying that was a pet peeve, but don't try and trip about that too much because you already know a lot of the right people. No bullshit. Sure. But it's shitty that it's that way, bro. Even I saw some shit. I think it was a podcast that was yesterday. They were literally talking about how you could have as an artist have a ton of Spotify streams. You could have good Instagram engagement, everything. And then if you don't have a pop in TikTok, record labels won't sign you right now. Which, hearing that, I was like, who the fuck, like TikTok, bro? If your fucking music is there, the music's there. But all that follower shit. Social media in general, bro. It's helped music so much, but it's also just fucked everything up so bad.
Exactly. But like, that's basically it. But TikTok though, like that's why I said like I be feeling like I understand low key where they come from because it's like I feel like me too, like being one of the young niggas making music, you know what I'm saying, and like from the hood and stuff. It's like just making sure, like trying to be like showcasing that like we're in a new generation. I feel like of like music. Nothing's like the radio isn't as important no more. You know what I'm saying? Like what is radio really like in the next 5 years? Like I be having sit downs with myself, like, so it's like, that's why, like, bro, you should get on TikTok now. I need to get on TikTok now.
I was going to ask you on there already or no?
I'm on there already, but I'm definitely going to start being way more active. Like, follow me on TikTok, you know, Fob. But going to start being active on there, just promoting the tape and stuff like that. And just, you know, because that's just like a whole nother, that I could say, like, that is the new radio. You know what I'm saying? That's what all the kids are on before kids are waiting to hear what's the number one song on Kiss 108. Oh God, I remember those days. I was mad young, like
radio station days, bro.
And it was Jason Derulo every trip, or Dynamite by Tyler Cruz. But like
Happy from Pharrell, bro.
Exactly. Yeah.
When that shit came out, bro, that was on the radio for like fucking everywhere I went for like
Post Malone, freaking Rockstar,
bro. Yo. Yeah, Rockstar. There's mad, bro. Maybe people do. I feel like.
But I feel
older people listen to the radio still.
Yeah, but like
even then, like,
would you know like what's the like if I told you what's a popular song on the radio right now?
I have no idea.
You wouldn't know. But if I told you like name me a popular sound on TikTok, that's a song, you'd probably name at least one, even if it's like
I probably could. I probably could. I don't even be on TikTok though. No bullshit.
Yeah, but like that's what I was saying. Like I mean, understand where they come from. Like popping on TikTok is really once you got that, like look at Ice Spice.
Oh God, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's literally like from TikTok and stuff like that. So many songs pop off on TikTok. I feel like now it's just more of just making sure too. What I've been trying to do in my music is make sure that I can like make sure everything's timeless. I want to make sure I can do hit after hit after hit. So just always improving my songwriting, always improving like ways I could flow. That's what I was like telling you before we even got on the podcast, like just innovating, you know what I'm saying? Just like I can use Ice Spice as an example again. Like she dropped Munch, and after that dropping Bikini Bottom, that was like different, you know what I'm saying? And so just like being able to like come back to back, because if you look at like all the, I be comparing, but also like in a way like studying it, just like a lot of these artists that are up there, they can do like songs back to back hits. Like it's not, don't really just think about it takes that one hit, because you got to make sure whatever that hit is, you can do it again and again and again and again. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm like striving for towards too.
Oh God.
Because you do that on TikTok, I feel like you'll be golden. You know what I'm saying? That's what makes like, that's how I guess that's like the definition of becoming an artist and then like retaining it. Because it's a whole nother thing to just like, you know, make song and then like you don't want to just be a one hit wonder.
Yeah, straight up, bro. Straight up.
You want to really do this for real. So
that's the bad part about TikTok, bro. Because you have these people that blow up, bro, and they just haven't had that time to like learn how to be an artist, bro. Like they're just getting started technically, but they have a song blow up and then it's like, okay, you don't know how to fucking record. You have 3 songs you've recorded. You got lucky.
How fast you blow up definitely like change. It's way faster now because at least when before it was like radio, they'd be working OD. But now like people can just like not downplaying any of them, but like it's definitely cool how you literally can just like go famous overnight.
Oh God.
But like you could literally be making a song for fun and it will literally just blow up on TikTok. And then next thing you know, you got a record deal. Literally. It's like what? So, but that's why you were saying like, damn, they didn't even like, they were doing it for fun. So now they're trying to figure out how to do it again.
Oh God,
what's gonna happen? My pet peeve, you gonna overthink that shit. Next thing you know, you just
cloud anxiety gets to them.
Exactly. So
blow up real quick, bro.
Yeah.
What your marketing tactics though? Like you just dropped a project, you can talk about it with that, or even in general, if you're picking a single and you're about to drop a song, what do you like process of what you're gonna do for marketing?
I want to just say like I give some game a little bit. Basically, if you marketing, all I would definitely recommend for sure is with any single, you know, visuals are really important. You know, I feel like when you it's good to drop a single, but like look at all the things that are going on social media right now. Instagram is changing to Reels. It's more visual content. You know, YouTube has always been popping. That's visual content. Like everything is just like seeing and like things changing. Before, you know, like I was saying with the radio, that's audio content. You know, so before we had a large attention span for like hearing things and then like being satisfied with it. But now it's really like seeing and hearing it at the same time. So it's like, okay, you drop a song, even like what I would say, like depending on your fan base, you want to make sure how you just release an audio. You don't have to do a full-fledged music video, but just like doing like, you know, trillers, you know what I'm saying?
Or whatever it is.
Yeah, visualizers, trillers, animated cover art, just something to like, you know, capture the song.
Oh God.
And then like you do that, and then if you can, you know what I'm saying, set a budget up, do the actual video after you see how people gravitated towards that song. If it's a song that you feel like, you know, didn't do too well or you're not getting as much comments as you have another one, then, you know, do a video on that one. Or if you drop like a lot of songs and then everyone keeps saying they like a certain one, just do a video on top. You can even, while you're doing the video, while the video for that is playing out, you could just be like recording and thinking about like the next song you could do. But visuals definitely, I think, helped me a lot. Like, I think before I even dropped the tape, I probably only had like 5 songs out. But I had a video for every song. Yeah. So like
the catalog was just built up
so when you like looked at the single, like I think the first song I dropped, Duffy, shout out to Ronnie Lewis and Cali. That's who I shot that with. But like as a starting artist, when I was 2021, basically August 2021 is when I dropped that, and I really like first started taking music seriously. I dropped the audio, and then I'm like hitting this is crazy. I hit all the videographers that I knew in Boston. Wasn't getting a response because I'm not serious, you know what I'm saying? But it's because I haven't done anything yet. Yeah. So it's like I dropped the video for Duffy, and then like people liked the song, then they saw the video and it's like, oh, is he an artist? Yeah. And I did another song and another video. Now people when they see this song and this video, they go back and they see the other stuff too. And so I'm just giving more to look at. And then I just kept doing that like again and again and again. And so now already by like the 5th song, that already is the 5th video too. People are like saying, oh, he's actually an artist. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, I feel like it aids onto like, oh, you're actually seeing him do the work and then not just like putting songs out. So it's like, costs a lot more money, but you know, stack up however you can, get that budget right. You know what I'm saying? And then like, I feel like that's definitely a way that could speed up the process for sure.
Oh God, visuals are so key, bro. Visuals are so key. And also too, if you're gonna invest in visuals, make sure you invest in good ones, because don't cheap out. Don't just have your homie fucking film a video on the phone if you don't know what you're doing with it. Like,
Bro, that's why, bro. Everything I do, man, quality, bro.
Quality over quantity any day of the week, bro. Any day of the week, dog.
Like the game, bro, is right there, bro. Like when I look at social media, like I'm not even like addicted to social media, to be honest. Or like social media doesn't have like a negative impairment on me, really. Like there might be some times where like, you know, I get like a bad comment, but I never get phased off of like hate comments, because I get hate comments, but it's like I really look at social media as like a tool, like, and also because when I go on social media, like me personally, I don't follow meme pages. I don't follow, not to say like not downplaying them, but I don't like follow like hood mixtapes or like things that I personally do, or like I don't follow like Say Cheese or all these memes like spamming like celebrity news and all that on my Instagram. I only follow like my friends. That's it. And so like I just might see like pictures of people and their friends and stuff like that. Even like I follow like a couple artists that, you know, that I really rock with, but they don't even be posting too much, so I know it's like I'm not tripping. So you could literally control what you see on social media, you know what I'm saying? And like what you like, if you always liking something and you seeing it, even like people be hating how I scroll on TikTok and Reels, because I could like laugh at something and then they'd be like, bro, you just laughed, you didn't like it, bro. But I'd be like, nah, these guys are gonna track my data. And next thing you know, you start seeing stuff like that over and again, bro.
God,
so it's like, I do that to really, you know, that's what I mean by like staying level-headed. And I really just use social media as like a tool to like, okay, like for example, I'm looking at like a big artist. How do you really like bring this all together? Like, you know, Lil Baby, how he came together, stuff like that. And just like studying it, like, okay, but this is my story. I could do it like this, kind of like that. Okay. Work around and then really, you know, build it up, you could say. That's all I gotta say. Really use like social media as a tool for sure, rather than like, I don't use it like for personal. If I would use a personal, I probably make it like a different account, something. But I definitely recommend like just know that you could really control like what you follow, what you see. So it's up to you, man.
100%, bro. Everyone trying to blame the fucking social media and realize they're the ones using it for the wrong reason. Every time, bro. What are your thoughts on the New England scene? Like overall, other artists, videographers, just the whole creative scene.
Bro, I think New England definitely, like, I'm saying this a lot, but like 2023, like it's on a rise, bro. I think 2023 is gonna be a big, like, something big is gonna happen this year for sure, bro. There's so much talent coming out of this city. It's ridiculous, bro. Like I can name so many artists like that I'm finding out about. Like I find out about new artists every day, and like I went to like a little event. Shout out Clark D. You know what I'm saying? Where are we from too? Obviously we're all from Boston, but you know what I'm saying? Like neighborhoods apart. In my neighborhood, we never really hear about like, oh, there's a music scene in Boston. We just think that like everything is like, there's not a scene. But you know, shout out to him because I went to one of his events, Middle East. Everyone packed up, packed out, watching his show, and like, bro, I'm like, yo, this is really possible, bro. People in Boston messing with people in Boston. So let's change the narrative. You know what I'm saying? Like people like Clark D. People like who else was I saying? Like she just won Best New Artist of the Year. People like Kiwi's tough. You know, their whole group that they got going on, like part of like even Kobe K, you know, Lay, everyone on the tape, like OTA Lay, Sham West, even Milano, talent. You know what I'm saying? Doobie 83, talent as well, and just like really connecting with everyone in the city, and like they all just getting consistent. It's just like, I really think like this year, like everyone dropping projects too, doing a good job with that. It's really gonna be like just a matter of time to like
something happens. Like,
you know, something happens. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm just trying to make sure I do my job, just like making good music and like connecting with those people to just like, I want to make everything as big as possible so that like people can really look in and be like, oh no, there's some motion going on in Boston. Like I want to come over here. We're not just academics, you know what I'm saying? Like we actually got some culture here, but we just got to let the city too, like, you know, the corporate part of Boston see that, yo, there's actually a culture worth investing in. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to even the artists that are doing like their thing here, like Millie's, you know what I'm saying? Really bringing like that corporate exposure in terms of like having Boston see that like, oh, there's actually like popular artists here. So once we like break through that barrier And then like, you know, like kind of how like when you think of Chicago, there's mad artists in Chicago, or Florida, mad artists, or like New York, they're right next to us, mad artists there. We have that here. I think it's just about like breaking the barrier and like letting really everyone see that. And then once people see that, there's mad good music out here. There's mad talent. Oh God, bro. And I'm just trying to like, you know, anytime I get like an opportunity, you know, perform at these arenas, grab someone, let them see, let them shine. You know, do a feature with someone, let them shine. Like on that OTA Lay song, like I didn't even put on my verse after that because his verse was just so good. And I was just like, yo, like just let it be. Like I did the hook, he did his verse. I just ended it like that. Damn. Just like doing things like that, just making sure everyone gets their shine. Just like really trying to put the city on for real. You know what I'm saying?
That's what it's about too, bro. Like,
yeah, especially being a heavy hitter. You got to be a heavy hitter, man. 1,000% on everything.
Being a heavy hitter and then giving other people opportunities, like literally. Because that's the thing with a lot of people why they don't grow. They just want to be the man and they don't want to help nobody along the way. But it's like, think back to when you were first starting and you first got back from Africa and you were like, all right, I want to do this music shit. You're like, I don't know what the fuck to do. So if I could help somebody fucking go perform for ABoogie, fuck yeah. Like, exactly. Respect for that, bro. Because a lot of people be on bullshit, dog.
You know what I'm saying? Bullshit. I feel like if you blocking someone, that mean you don't believe in yourself.
Oh, God.
You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I'm a very, you know, I believe in, you know, I'm very religious, you know, being Christian, you know, like, there's nothing bad that comes out of for being nice to someone, you know what I'm saying? Right. If someone came on this show and, like, you know, blew do-over, don't up, you know what I'm saying? You start getting mad at people, and it's like you gave exposure to that artist, you know? I feel like even artists, too, when it comes to the media outlets, like, I want to be cool with, like, everyone because it's like, bro, you guys are the ones giving us the platform. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yes, we're making good music, and I have, like, fans that will definitely transverse over to you and no do-over, don't. But it's like, I feel like when you, like, kind of, like, doing something to, like, break that relationship, it just, like, shows that, like, you don't really, like, care about the person. Or, like, because I don't know. I don't know how, like, you could think like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just, people. It's supposed to be, like, a both ways type thing. Straight you know what I'm saying? So I don't feel like I'm not scared at all by having someone next to me winning. You know, because if you got something good, you know, and you put someone else on, then, like, later on, you know, even just with that person having a good mindset or a good mentality as well, they're going to put you on. If you know, if they know as well, too, like, what you got going on is really serious. You know what I'm saying? If you have that, like, if you're good at rapping and you have that one homie, you know, that can't rap, and then it's, like, put them on, and then you don't want them to, like, embarrass themselves. But you know what I'm saying? Like, everyone that I'm working with, extremely talented, so if they see me and then they see them and then that person just shoots up, it's gonna be like, that's good for me because then, like, you know, I give the play, you know, do whatever I gotta do, but I don't feel like blocking myself. Yeah. I had people next to me, like, get record deals, you know what I'm saying, and I'm, like, happy for them. Yeah. And just not like, I'm not gonna be like, damn, that should have been me. Oh God, or something. But you know what I'm saying, that actually just motivated me and inspired me to, like, work harder. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, because you never know, man. You never know who's going to get that opportunity, bro. So why block them? Burning
bridges, bro, is the number one thing to not do.
You're going to regret it, man.
Oh, my God, bro.
You're going to regret it.
That's real shit. Oh, shit. What was it? My bad.
No, I was saying, like, no, that, like, that's real shit. Yeah. Just, you never know. So.
Oh, God, bro. Oh, God. We're coming right up on an hour, though. So here's the money question.
Here we go.
Any artist getting started right now knows absolute jack shit, what would you advise them to do to get started? Whether they're rapping, producing, engineering, making codes, whatever, anything creative. What's the biggest piece of advice?
Biggest piece of advice? I'm a hustler, so I'm going to just know, like, bro, just know you going to need bread, bro. You're going to need money, so definitely be prepared for that. Any business takes money up front. You know what I'm saying? Don't think that you can just try and do, like, everything the free way just because I also feel like that's how I, like, used my come up as well. Not, like, sort of, like, pay to play type of thing, but just make sure you're, like, prepared to market your songs correctly, prepared to experiment in the studio, not get it right, you know, because that costs money to, like, get those sessions back to back to back. Get the job, do whatever you have to do. Set it up, like I said, make the plan, and then, like, just execute it, you know? And then you could, like, track everything. You get in progress, people rocking with it, you keep going. You're not getting progress, you don't want to keep wasting your money. It might be time to do something else. So that's what I want to say. That's why I want to say, like, when you want to be an artist, yo, it's like, it really is like a serious thing in terms of like, you don't want to just do it to be cool. You know what I'm saying? You want to do it because we're like, I feel like we're put like on it becomes bigger than you, because then it's like you're making music that other people gravitate to. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I gotta say for sure. Like, definitely make sure you have the funds up front and have the work ethic to, like, you know, when things are not looking good, you gotta just like keep going in however way you can. You know what I'm saying? So
Fire advice, bro. That Milano was saying something similar about the bread shit, and that's something so many people do not understand, bro. Mad people do not get it. Like,
it costs money, man. Visuals, it costs money. You know, studio sessions, it costs money. So it starts. You could do it a different way. You can make your own studio. Do that. You know, I decided I could like give my own advice. I decided to go to a studio, pay. I said, like, you know, I wanted to, I guess you could say, if I said I want to go like kind of faster route. So I was like, instead of me learning how to engineer, if I feel like I know how to, I felt like I knew how to make songs already, like songwrite and stuff like that. So let me just work with someone that already knows how to do it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then build a relationship like that. And now I feel like I'm at a point where, like, okay, I know how to songwrite. I know how my sound is. I'm still finding my sound, but like I know like a really good foundation of it. So now I can go back, make this home studio setup, and already know how to do a little bit on my own, but like go back to the studio, clean things up and stuff like that. So that's like, I can say like that's my way, that's game right there. But that can work for you. You can, other people have done the other route, but just making sure you do what works for you, and then like not being afraid to invest in like little things, because a lot of stuff on social media now and businesses, they make you think that it's so easy. You put money once, it's gonna work. You're getting a bunch of money back. That's not how it works, man. You're gonna lose money, but like as long as you feel like you're making progress, then you're like kind of gaining it in a certain way. You know what I'm saying? I spent thousands of dollars. I would say that I spent thousands of dollars on studio sessions. I spent thousands of dollars on studio sessions to complete this tape after I already found my sound. I was just getting studio sessions just to find it. Not really like having a song to write, but just trying out different voices, different ways to attack the auto-tune and stuff like that. I just had sessions just about that. And then like people might say, damn, I wasted money, but like that's how I was able to make a good body of work now that, you know, got me arena shows. God bless to them that got me to get on this platform, you know what I'm saying? So that's like the progress. I'm saying, okay, now it wasn't really a waste, because if I didn't do that, I wouldn't be here right now. So that's all I got to say for sure.
Good end note. And I'm going to add on to that real quick. When I was like 4 years old, somebody said to me, and it's been the most impactful quote of my life, it takes money to make money. It takes money to make money. But, bro, it's been a good episode. You got anything else you want to touch on before we wrap it?
Man, nothing else. 2023, I'm coming for y'all, man. Heavy hitter, Boston's heavy hitter. You know, go stream the mixtape. It's out right now. Better Now Than Ever. 16 songs. My opinion, no skips. Listen to that. Let me know what your favorite song is, man. Follow me on everything. I'm here to stay, man, for sure.
Bro, good looks for coming on, dog. I appreciate it.
Of course.
Good episode. Tag your Instagram. So
Instagram, kid_fob, KID_FOB. On Twitter, mess with me on Twitter. I be on active Twitter OD. It's funny. Instead of Kid Fob, it's Fob Kid on Twitter, because, you know, Twitter's more funny. So, like, you know, I be letting loose over there and stuff like that. But, yeah, I'm on YouTube, everything as well. Yeah, everything is like Kid Fob besides Twitter. So, that's it. You'll find us.
Bet. Make sure to go tap into the project and follow me. Tap into that project, bro. And stay on the lookout for all of the post-album material, because I'm assuming from this talk, it's about to be some fire.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
It's about to be some fire, but shit. Any shout-outs you want to give real quick?
Shout-outs, man. Shout out to the Most High, you know what I'm saying? If he wasn't for him, I wouldn't be where I'm at right now. And shout out to everyone really that's been, like, supporting me, you know, including you guys. Just, like, you know, just supporting the music, the tape, like, everything that I'm doing. Like, it really means a lot, man. That's the shout out. Like, everyone that's been with me, you know, during my panic attacks, you know what I'm saying, telling me like, bro, this is gonna be good. Shout out to all y'all, all my boys. You know, there's like so many of them, so I don't want to like forget someone's name, but like they all know, man. They held me down. Everyone that helped on the project in terms of like videos, the engineers, Josh, Kyle, Mackie, all them, all the
Shout out Mackie too.
Yep, all the producers, man. You know, even the person doing my cover art is Trill. Shout out to him, he's tough too. But like everyone really. I'm saying, but that's it. That's all I gotta say.
Shout out the gang, bro. Shout out the gang. But thank y'all for watching. This has been a good episode. Make sure to tune in for next week. Also, like I say, or I've been saying, if you're not subscribed, I don't know what the fuck you're doing. If you didn't like this video and you watch this whole entire video, I also do not know what the fuck you're doing. So please subscribe and like the video. And tune into next week's episode and run that fucking project up, dickheads.
They got their heads down, hoping I'll come around. Came in the game deep, yeah, we broke walls. Spraying to the back, hoping we don't fall. I've been praying for my dogs locked up too long. They got their